I'm Ron Burgundy, and this is your TWR Wednesday Sit Rep.
Warning: trading and investing in the stock market is extremely risky. User discretion is advised. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. TWR and its affiliates are not liable for any actions taken based on this content. Viewers assume all risks. Always do your own research. Remember to subscribe. Turn notifications on. Give a like, comment, and share. Check out TWR links in the bio. Stay with us until the end. That's where I tell you about deals and new products and services. Don't forget to check out the TWR LINKTREE. You can find all of our products, services, and solutions conveniently at one spot. All right, enough of promos. Let's get into the charts and trends. The market's making moves, and we don't want to lose. Let's dive into my top 5 trades for tomorrow. Hopefully this make us some bank and finish the week strong.
American Airlines is first on the list. On the day, it's all a pretty dramatic increase with a significant decline to close out. Most likely due to some uncertainty as it comes to guidance with the airline industry in regards to inflation, tariffs, and just overall global economics. The weekly chart doesn't show much of an improved outlook, other than some ranging off of headline volatility. We don't start to see a decent setup until we push out to the 3-month chart. Here we can kind of see a bottom being formed, which would give us potential for an upward bounce off of some better than anticipated earnings. With that said, on a positive trend, I'd be looking at the $10 call expiring on May the 2nd. The shorts actually have higher volume on this particular trade, so we would probably look towards the $9 put if earnings came in as expected, with poor guidance or an upset to the downside. FCX looks interesting off of the day, finishing in the green and seeing some push to the upside in after-hours trading. The weekly shows a significant continuation of uptrend momentum, with pushing further out into the 3-month chart. We start to see a cup and handle forming, which would give potential for an explosive push to the upside, specifically as it's coupled with a double bottom. Call volume definitely outweighs put volume, and I like the $38 calls that expire on 2 May. However, if we were to get some negative trend and momentum, we could look at the 35 puts at the same expiration. Nokia, usually considered a fairly boring stock, is starting to pick up a little bit of momentum and hit on some elevated volume, forming a defined cup and handle on the weekly chart and approaching breakout potential on the 3-month chart. This looks poised for a potential explosive move to the upside. Could institutional money be trying to tell us something? Or is this just another slow mover that has been a familiar story with this particular stock? With this particular stock, I'm only interested in longs, and I think this 5.5 call pushed out until 16 May gives excellent time to make a move. Plus, it's priced so that you can go heavy without breaking the bank. Pepsi has my interest with the move we saw in Coca-Cola this week. Off of the day, we look decent for continuation to the upside. The weekly definitely shows some range and sideways movement. The 3-month chart showing a stock that has been beat up and could potentially be ripe for a bottom-level bounce. I would be inclined to go ahead and look at the 150 calls expiring on 2 May, especially if we get positive news or some decent forward guidance off of their earnings report. However, if we saw the negative potential, then I would be looking for the 135 put, but I'd want to give myself a little bit of time, so I would push out until 16 May. Next, arguably the most exciting earnings report to close out the week would be that from Google. Pretty flat on the day with just a slight upward momentum. On the weekly, we're definitely seeing a breakout creating recent new highs. And then, as we push out into the 3-month chart, we see a stock that has significantly dropped, and we have to take note of the news that surrounds this, specifically with the antitrust case. However, I think at this particular level, we could see the move higher, especially if we get in line or better than expected earnings report with decent guidance. On the long trend, we would look at the 170 call expiring on 2 May. Opposite, if we saw the short trend, we would look at the 140 put at the same expiration date. Bonus, and with not much due diligence, just going off of sentiment and some headline news. I'm inclined to think short on the SPY. The 525 put expiring at the end of the week is definitely on my radar for tomorrow. Similar, I'm looking short on the triple Q as well as the Russell. For the Q, I'm looking at the 440 put pushed out towards the end of the week. On the Russell, I'm looking at the 185 put. Same expiration.
That's my picks for tomorrow. You need to remember I got over 250 channels with 50 other professional analysts providing real-time entry and exit alerts. It's time to quit wasting time and money and join a professional team. All of our links are in the description, and I hope to see you at the market bell. Don't forget to check out the TWR Linktree. You can find all of our products, services, and solutions conveniently at one spot. Watch our premium platform preview to see what you get with TWR Premium.
Welcome to Traders War Room, where the market is a war zone and stocks are our battlefield. Every trade is a victory, waiting to happen. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a fresh recruit, TWR has everything you need to dominate. From cutting-edge analytical tools to real-time data that delivers accurate signals and alerts, equips you with the tactical advantage to thrive. We want you to strive to thrive in 2025. Join TWR today and build your financial freedom together as a team of market warriors, and destroy the market with accuracy and precision. If we're leading the charge with our bold campaign, it's time to start viewing the market as a war zone and stocks as battles, to attack and conquer, ultimately winning with consistency. We realize you have many options, all promising financial growth, but quit wasting your time and money on crap that overpromises and underdelivers. There's a reason why TWR is all the buzz. Traders War Room is a professional platform you can trust, a comprehensive one-stop shop with something for all. Your search is over. Together, we'll build your financial freedom and turn goals into realities. Get ready and let's go to war. Check us out at traderswarroom.com. The link's in the description. I'll see you when the market bell rings.